Good afternoon and welcome to another plot tour video. So, we're in the midst of another heat wave. Obviously everything is looking a little bit sulky and that, but I'll quickly give you a show around what's been going on since last month, if you've not been watching the weekly ones. So we've got on the top plot. So obviously got the artichokes that have started to come out as well, which they're looking pretty. All the flower beds, wildflowers are coming up. Obviously sunflowers and the hollyhocks that I planted out. See, the sweet peas are coming to the end as well now. Obviously we've got the gladioli coming up along the edge as well. We do have a couple of lilies coming up as well. On the other side we have the giant pumpkins, which were directly sowed. Try and get my shadow out of the way, but the sun's behind me. So yeah, these are all the Sutton Seeds competition ones that I didn't think they would do come to anything, but they decided to. So that's all those. Obviously the sunflowers surrounding the edge as well. So we've got some more sunflowers along the front, the dwarf varieties, and then we've got more pumpkin squashes. Don't ask me which is which. Obviously they look very wilty, but I did water them this morning. Good luck, but we do have some squashes coming up. I think these might be the zombies because they've got that very warty, but we shall see. Obviously we've got the old mango wurzels, and then we've got some, I presume, other Queensland blues, but again, until they fruit I'm not gonna know too much. See, sunflowers are coming to the end. Obviously they're throwing out these little miniature ones on the sides, but I'm just gonna let them do their thing. We go to, obviously there's more zombies there as well. Got our cucumbers, which are coming along. No fruits as of yet, but they always seem to stall for a bit and then all of a sudden they shoot up. And we've got some more cucumbers along this side. Just starting to tie them in as well, so they're getting a bit leery. Same with literally all this bed here. But as you can tell, we've got lots of different squashes and that popping up here and there. There's probably a lot more that I can't see, but it's a matter of looking around. We've got some there, we've got a couple just at the back there. You know, I see there's some that didn't pollinate properly. I did spot this one earlier. He's quite a big one. Obviously this one's growing on the pathway. It's literally every time I come up I'm moving the vines because they're just going anywhere they want to. No, there's quite a few. Oh, there's a big one in there. Start to come up. I think that's the paint box. So yeah, I'm seeing these pumpkin vines are getting very, very leery. What I'm doing, I'm actually sending them through here so they can go through to the pumpkin and potato bed, which these will be harvested soon because they're coming to the end. These are all the earlies. So on the main vlogs I will have a look and show you the results. So we've got another pumpkins there. Obviously the sweet corn is doing amazingly. And you can tell all the cobs are forming. These are the ones that are planted out the 1st of May. They got hit by the frosts, but they seem to have survived. And then all the other ones, obviously that's a different variety along that back edge. I think it was Rising Sun. So they're just starting to send out the top tassels. So there should be a succession of sweet corn there. Obviously our carrots, some are starting to bolt. I think I did pull up one earlier the other day. It's a bit unsuccessful, this carrot for him, I think. But again, on the weekly vlogs, I will show you guys how they are. Obviously, these are the crystal apple cucumbers. I don't think there's actually any lots of flowers and fruits, but they've just started to go along. The tromboncino, which I'll show you on the other side because it is growing crazy. You can tell it's growing through the sweet corn there. So just on the other side of the sweet corn enclosure. So we've got the baby boo pumpkin. No fruits in that as of yet, but this tromboncino, obviously it does look a bit sad, but it will do because it's in the midday sun. Obviously we've got quite a lot of little tromboncinos growing along, which I'm quite happy about. There's quite a few on here as well, so should get quite a few out of those. See, inside the greenhouse, obviously again has been watered this morning, but it will need watering again because these 30 odd degree weather, currently 46 in here, that's with the window open. But yeah, they always look very sulky in the heat. So again, to the potatoes, the first earlies, and we've got our second earlies in, and not second earlies, main crop. Obviously the grape is needing to get tied back. And that is pretty much it for up here. See, apart from the pond and that, which needs topping up. Again, the water evaporates. Down on the original plot, obviously sweet peas are coming to an end. I have ordered some replacement climbers, which should be due in the next week, so these all get ripped out and then planted up nicely. I have planted in a couple more giant pumpkins that I had, so they can sprawl across all this area. They've got the little gummy bear sunflowers there. Again, see, these sunflowers have come to the end. Obviously, I might harvest the seeds, to be honest, but I might just get a new batch of the seeds because you get cross-pollination. You might not get exactly the same for next year. But again, yep, so you've got another pumpkin bed. Haven't seen any on this one as of yet. Oh, to the light, there's one right there. I think that's a paint box. I think they're both paint boxes actually. I've just got to be careful because all the main vines are crawling around across everywhere. Having to keep cutting them off. So again, we've got our little watermelons that I planted in. That I had were only 2 survivors. Obviously the tomatoes that are gone crazy, which I need to thin out as well. I didn't notice in amongst the chaos we've got some the beefsteak ones, well, gigantimos. So should have quite a few tomatoes in there. Also we've got some more cucumbers on here. Actually they're just starting to form the fruits. Now this one, which I thought was a normal pumpkin squash, was actually one of the tromboncinos, because noticed we got some quite impressive fruits or squashes. And now ideally these need to be grown on a climbing kind of frame, but obviously a bit too late now, so I'll just let them do their own thing. But yeah, it's quite a few on there. Some sweet corn, it's not doing too good, but it's kind of more just get it planted out and not let it go to waste. And then we have got another squash or pumpkin here. Again, I'm not entirely sure what variety that is. Again, until the fruits form, I have no clue. Obviously in here there is some beetroot and that, which, you know, if you can see, there is probably ready to harvest some of them. And that, and obviously this is the other sweet corn enclosure, and that. So obviously the cobs are forming on there. Obviously I have to give them a shake every now and then just to get the pollen to drop down onto the tassels. And again, these are very peculiar. I think these are the pearls, because they're growing a bit like a courgette, not on the vine, but more like a bush type. So I think there was a big one over here I saw the other day. Yeah, yeah. These are the white pearls. Oh, yeah, this one there, that quite small. See how they go. Yeah, the sweet corn. Two different varieties in here, so I'm not 100% sure what is what. But again, until things form and we harvest them, we're not going to know. Obviously the fruit area has got really messy again after clearing it. Obviously these fruit trees, or apple trees, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with them, because there's no apples on them whatsoever. I wasn't too sure if it was the frost that caught them out back in May. But I'm seeing the raspberries. I have been picking them, but they come along. But all this area is going to get ripped out and redone again to the fruit area in the autumn, winter, and that. But yeah, it's just kind of a overgrown, messy area. But yeah, nothing in the polytunnel, except from some dead plants that have been dried up for ages. But no, that is pretty much it for the July little tour. Right, that is that video for July's plot tour. I will do one in August, show you the monthly progress, but if you want to check out them weekly, I do try and upload at least once a week, if not every 2 weeks, just odd jobs around the plot. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the August tour.